All right, everybody, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Let's get into the chat or let's get into your app, and we're going to go over what we are going to do today. So we're going to start off with 2 minutes of cardio. So start to think about what do you guys want to do for your cardio. And at that point, we're then going to move into a 3-minute EMOM. We're going to be doing 50 single skips. All right. And then whatever's remaining in that minute, we're then going to turn it into walking lunges. And then I'm going to throw a little curveball or make it air squats. Okay. So lunges or air squats. And now, if we're not going to be doing single skips, right? So whether we have a rope or not a rope, and we're not going to do skips, another alternative is going to be toe taps, you know, on a dumbbell or not a dumbbell, but just toe taps. And that's going to be still giving us that ankle flexion or extension that what we want. That's kind of what's happening when we do our single skips too. Morning, Adair and Dan. Morning, Stan, Bob and Trina, Chris, Eva, and Eva's friend in the back. All right, you guys, well, let's get this party started. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, so 2 minutes of cardio. Now, in this piece, and I think I've said this before, is that this is time that you can actually take time to stretch, roll out, just get yourself prepped and primed. That's what the whole entire warm-up is. This warm-up is for you. These are my suggestions on what we're going to do today to get us prepped for the workout. But again, you know how your body is feeling right now. You know how your body's been feeling this week. So you do you. But I really want you guys to get your heart rate up, and I want to get that blood flowing. And I also want you guys to start to set your intentions for today's workout. Okay, so we're 45 seconds in. A reminder again, we're doing 2 minutes of cardio today. All right, we have 1 minute remaining. All right. Now, if you guys don't have your water yet, I'd recommend you guys getting some water. If you guys haven't had a sip of water yet today, I'd recommend you guys take a sip of water today to kick your workout off. Okay, we have 40 seconds remaining. We should take it back about 30 seconds. Okay, in 20 seconds, we're going to transition into single skips with or without a jump rope or toe taps. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, jump rope or toe taps begin. Now we have 3 minutes remaining in the warm-up. Now, once we're done with our 50 single skips or toe taps, we're then going to turn it into, we're going to do either lunges or we're going to be doing air squats for the remaining of the minute. Okay. Now, if you guys are going to be choosing the lunge, we ultimately would like our back knee to touch the deck and that front shin to be vertical and chest up. And if you guys are going to choose the squat, right, feet are going to be shoulder width apart, hips are going to go back and down. And again, keeping that chest up. Now, it's okay that you tilt those hips a little bit, but we're letting those hips go below your knees. Okay, so lunges or squats for the remaining of the minute. We got about 10 seconds until we'll go right back into another set of the jump ropes. And 3, 2, 1. All right, right back to skips or toe taps. Again, we're going to do 50 of those. Good to see everybody this morning on our Body Weight Wednesday. Good. Take that deep breath as you guys do your lunge or do your squat. hold it as you go down, and then exhale as you guys come up. And really focusing on that midsection, flexing that midsection as you blow that air out. Okay, 15 seconds. Good work. Yep. All right, everybody, 5 seconds. We're going to start one more bout of the jump rope. 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, so as we finish up our warm-up, this is going to start prepping us for the first piece, as we'll call it our body weight pump. Okay, so we got about 30 more seconds. Now, as we do a squat or a lunge, let's really make sure that those arms are up high and really flex those abs. So as you guys go down, from a side view, I'm going to see a nice little curve in that lower back. If we relax, I'm going to see a rounded lower back. We don't want the rounded lower back. Think arms up high to the sky. All right, everybody, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good work, everybody. All right, let's go ahead, grab some water really quick. Let's wet that whistle. And I'm going to talk about what's going to be happening next. So we're going to be working in a 3-minute time period. We're then going to rest after those 3 minutes. And then we're going to move into another 3-minute time period, okay? Now, what's going to happen is we're going to be doing 12 jumping lunges or regular lunges, right? So we'll just take the jump out. And then we're going to be doing 12 alternating V-ups, okay? So we'll go over all those movements just to make sure we're on the same page. We'll then rest 30 seconds after that 3 minutes has expired. And then we're going to go right back into some more jumping lunges or regular lunges. But then we're going to tag team it with some leg lifts. So let's go over that really quick. So if we're going to choose the route of the jumping lunge, it's going to be the same thing as a regular lunge. We just have a little bit more dynamic explosion from the top. So from here, I'm going to come on up, and I'm just literally going to go side to side. As long as I can land in that strong position, then I'd say the jump's totally cool. If not, we're just simply going to be doing stationary side to side, okay? Now, the alternating V-ups is kind of a cool movement. We're going to lay flat on the ground. I'm going to start to sit up, and then I'm going to reach and touch my toe. I'll go back, and I'm just going to go alternating side to side. This is the huge part, guys, is that we're sitting up first, then we start to bring that leg up and then touch it, okay? And then the last piece is we're still going to be doing the lunges, but we're going to be doing leg lifts. So I'm going to put my hands underneath my tailbone to support my back. And those legs are going to go straight up. You'll lower yourself as low as you can go to the part you feel like you have control. And every time that we go down and every time we go up, we'll call that 1 rep, okay? So let's do this really quick. Let's either do 2 to 4 of those jumping lunges or regular lunges. We're going to go 2 to 4 of those alternating V-ups. And then we're going to also do 2 to 4 of those leg lifts, just to practice the movement before we kick in. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. Good work. I do like that alternating V-up. It hits my abs way different than a regular V-up. Perfect. All right. Well, give me a thumbs up if you feel ready to go for this first piece. Okay. All right, everybody. So again, we're going to set the clock for 3 minutes. We're going to go back and forth, 12 of those lunges, 12 of the alternating V-ups, essentially is 6 per side. Once we're done with those 3 minutes, rest 30 seconds, and then we'll go right into those lunges with those leg lifts. All right, you guys, here we go. Give me that thumbs up if we're ready to click this clock on. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, so again, come up slow and then jump into the next lunge position. Now, if the dynamic piece is out, just do a really basic lunge, right? No jump. This is what I've learned about lunges. It doesn't matter what version of lunge you do, it always hits those glutes, right? Whether it's a body weight lunge or a weighted lunge, your glutes are always going to get hit. All right, once you guys are done with that, go ahead and go right into your 12 alternating V-ups. And I've said this before, you know, when we move right into our strength or our body weight pump, still think of it as we're still prepping and priming our engine, our bodies, for the big show, which is going to be the workout at the end. So by all means, take your time as you're still warming up. Okay, we are 1:30 in, so we have 90 seconds remaining. There we go. Yep, and pumping those elbows. If you're doing those jumping lunges, pumping those elbows seems to help sometimes. Okay, 1 more minute. Nice job, Adair. Yep. So Trina, I'd be really careful with that front knee, not letting it sail too far forward. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that back leg stepping back there. Yep. Should feel a little bit more in that right glute, possibly. Yeah. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. So keep moving. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so now we're gonna rest for 30 seconds. So grab some water if you haven't yet. We're gonna move into another 30 minutes. We're gonna do 12 more of those lunges and then 12 of the leg lifts. So the only thing that we're changing is those leg lifts. Okay, so we're not gonna be alternating legs. We're gonna do them all together. Now, again, I really wanna put a huge emphasis on how low you let those legs go. Okay, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get right back into our lunges. Now, the thing about when it comes to those leg lifts is the lower that you get those legs to the ground, right, the more demand it's going to require from that abdominal wall. And majority of all of us want to go all the way down, but it's all about the control down and up. So if we have to like alternate our movement or have to kind of lift that arch those abs or lift that back up a little bit, we don't want to go as low. We want to be able to keep everything really strong and firm up and down, no adjustments. Right, transitioning smoothly into each movement. Here we go. Good, nice and smooth, you guys. Again, with those leg lifts, putting the hands right underneath that tailbone. So you should feel that's your pivot point, which would then allow you to have a lot more control as you allow those legs to lower to the floor. Good work, you guys. Come on. We got about 90 seconds remaining. All right. About 40 more seconds. Okay. Almost done, everybody. 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Outstanding. All right. Okay, everybody, go grab some water. Remember, the goal at the end of the day to have drinking half our body weight in ounces. So here's a fun fact I was sharing with somebody just the other day is that when we're dehydrated, that is when cravings start to kick in, right? We start to kind of have some weird cravings. You're like, why am I always craving stuff? Think of it, am I hydrated or am I not hydrated? All right, let's go into the full body sweat workout today. We got 5 total sets. We're going to be doing 1 minute of cardio. All right, so let's start to think about what you're going to do. Now, this can change each round, okay? So you don't have to stick to just one thing. You can change it up. We're then going to transition into the next station with a 30-second rest. We're then going to do 1 minute of burpees with an extra push-up. We'll rest another 30 seconds, and then we're going to do a side step out and back. And we'll go over that one. That's a little bit of a newer one. Some of us have done this before. And I'll kind of go over that. So we'll go over that movement really quick. But let's start with the burpee with the extra push-up, okay? So feet, we're going to go ahead, reach for the deck like normal. Again, we can always step out or we can jump out. And so in this position, on your toes or on your knees, I want your chest to come all the way to the deck and then push all the way up. And so we're going to do that twice, okay? From there, you come up, take your knees up off the deck, either step up or jump up. All right, feet are going to be laying on the floor. Give me a nice little clap, and then we'll go ahead and repeat it, okay? So we'll do the same exact thing. Okay? So the only thing that's going to be unique about that, again, is the chest hits the chest always hits the deck, but it's going to hit the deck twice. And that I want to make sure that you guys are making sure that those heels are flat when they come up, whether you're stepping up or whether you're jumping up, okay? So let's do 2 of these really quick, you guys, just to make sure we're all on the same page. So let's do 2 burpees with 2 push-ups, or with an extra push-up, if you want to call it that.
Scott, I was going to say that it took me 5 years to be able to get my heels flat on the jump. And the
Yes.
trick was really to go quite wide when you're jumping up, coming up and forward. Get your feet almost as close as your hands.
I like that.
And take that slowly. But if you're trying to jump right into your body, there's no room to get your feet up. So you have to go really wide.
Yeah. That's
So
super,
on the
super
down,
good.
your feet are together, and on the up, your feet are splayed.
Wide. Exactly. No, that's a really good one, Darren. I like that you shared your story on that. If you could also think of it like this, you guys, like what Darren was saying, like your hands are going to be like so, but your feet are going to be wider than your hands. And I would say this, you guys, and a huge emphasis, step up until you can land on those heels with ease. Okay. So I'm thinking about hip safety when it comes to this, right? All right, now the next piece is going to be the side out. Now, if you have more room in your living room or in your space, you could do a little bit more, but I'm going to give you 2, okay? So we're first of all going to be kind of in a ready position, right? Maybe like a quarter squat, and we're literally going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's all we're doing right here, you guys. But the uniqueness of this is we're staying in a quarter squat the entire time. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like a lateral shuffle. Now, if you have more space in your area, I would say go all the way up to like 5 to 10 reps in one direction and then 5 to 10 reps back, right? And try to stay in that active position as long as you can. Now, your quads are going to be on fire, right? So if you need to, shake them out for a second or two, do it, and then get right back into that position. So let's try this out really quick, you guys. I want you guys to get 10 total to the right, 10 total to the left. Now, if you don't have that space to do that, just make sure that you guys do go back and forth, maybe 5 times if you're doing 2 to the right, 2 to the left, just to kind of get an idea on what that's feeling like. Now, just on another one, you're going to feel it in those quads. Now, the other area that I want you to feel is glutes. So you're going to have a little bit of a tilt, so then you can feel more glute support also as you do this movement. Okay? Again, we're doing only 3 movements today for 5 total sets. After each 1 minute movement, we're gonna have a 30-second recovery, and then we'll go right back into another movement for a minute. Okay? Give me a flex if we're ready to go. Yeah.
Wait, question. Are we starting with the burpee and then the push-ups, or the push-ups and then the burpee?
No. So the way what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with 1 minute of cardio. We're gonna recover for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go into the burpees with that extra push-up for a minute. Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Great question. All right, everybody. I'm gonna reset my clock. Here we go, everybody. Getting ready for some cardio in 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, everybody. So here we are. We're starting the full body sweat workout. We want to stay in motion for 1 full minute. Okay. We are giving ourselves a good push. We're getting that heart rate up. Yeah, we're going to eventually turn that sweat bucket on. Okay, we got about 20 seconds. Now remember, after this minute, we're going to recover for 30. And then go into another minute. All right, everybody, 10 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, recover. Okay, 30 seconds of recovery. Now, I do want to add a little bit of added into this piece of the burpee, right? Let's just say that the up down has been a lot of work. Doing a burpee is kind of like stepping it up a little bit, but then adding another push-up is kind of like elevating it a little too much. Just keep it at a regular burpee, okay? So if we need to adjust in any way, do it in that way. Okay, everybody, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 1 minute of burpees. Good. Stepping out, jumping out. Making sure, right? The thing that we were talking about with Adara, what she brought up, making sure that you bring those heels up. That's huge. There you go. All right, we have 30 seconds. And again, as a reminder, we're going to recover after this minute of burpees with an extra push-up. 10 seconds. There we go. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, recover. Okay, we got 30 seconds to recover. And then we're going to be doing that 1 minute of those side shuffles. Okay, 2 feet out, 2 steps out, 2 steps back. Or if you have more space in your space, right? Let's do longer, 5 to 10. All right, everybody. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice, easy side shuffles. Remember, the goal is to stay in that low position as long as you can. Side shuffles can be fast, they can be slow, but whatever you're doing, you're keeping it low. Nice work, you guys. Okay, 30 more seconds. You got it, you got it. Okay. 20 seconds. Okay. 10 seconds. Stay there, guys. Stay there. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Again, we have 30 seconds to recover. Now, round 1 is complete. Okay, 10 seconds. We're going to go right back into our cardio, everybody. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, you guys, so here we are again, 1 minute of cardio. Now, it could be the same thing that you did for round 1, or it could be completely different, right? The main objective right now is that you are getting your heart rate up. All right. 30 seconds left. 15 seconds. Come on. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Try to keep a pace that you can just hold. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rotate. All right, you guys, we're going to recover. Now, again, we're going to move right into the next one. In about 20 seconds, we're going to move into the burpees. Now, let's go ahead and just kind of take an assessment real quick. You know, what was working in last set when we did the burpees? Was the double push-up kind of making me strain a little bit? I'd even go all the way going to up downs if the push-ups are kind of having you kind of pull out a little bit more than you need to do, because the goal right now is moving. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Let's get right into it. Yep, perfect. So Trina, exactly, up, down, beautiful. Nice and smooth, abs are tight. Yep. And what I would say, Trina, don't even worry about the push-up, just do those up downs. 30 seconds. Good adjustment. All right, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rotate. All right, guys, let's go ahead and recover for 30 seconds. Okay. In about 10 seconds, we're going to rotate into those side steps. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, stay low. Side shuffles. Right? Good. Quads are active the entire time. Again, we have a little bit of a tilt so you can feel those glutes just a little bit. I like it. It's neat. And Dara went outside to have some more range of motion, more range to go side to side. Chris is hanging out in her hallway. I love it. Okay, 15 seconds, everybody. Stay low. Five seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Recover. Okay, guys, shake those legs out. Shake them out, move them out. Yeah, get it going, get it going. 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're gonna go right back to the top, starting our third round. Gonna start with that cardio again. 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Here we go, everybody. Let's get that push. Good work, you guys. Going. So we have some jump roping, we have some elliptical, we have some step ups, jumping jacks. Okay, 30 seconds. Good job, you guys. Okay, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice job. All right, let's walk around. We're gonna get ready for our burpees in about 15 seconds. All right, everybody, here we go. Take that deep breath. Let's get set in 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's make that adjustment as needed. Remember, we're reaching for the deck. That butt's gonna be high in the air, right? We're gonna feel a little bit of hamstring. Reach for the deck, step out or jump out. And then making sure that we step up or jump up, but we feel the heels first opposed to the balls of your, or the tippy toes, actually, I should say. Because what that does is it actually puts more pressure on your knees. It puts pressure on your back, especially if our hips are tight. So what that's going to do is the stepping up piece is going to help loosen our hips up, help mobilize those hips. Okay, here we go. You got it. 10 more seconds. and stop. Beautiful. All right, you guys, we're going to recover. All right, everybody, we're going to get set for those side steps. Okay, shake those legs out. All right, we know what's coming up. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, here we go. Side shuffles, staying low, right? Active position, chest is up, abs are tight. Here we go. There we go, you everybody. Side to side, staying low. Okay, 30 seconds. This active position is actually something that they would say something in football, right? You're in that ready position that if somebody was going to push your shoulders or whatnot, push your chest, you wouldn't fall back. You know, you're tilted just enough that you feel balanced. Okay, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good work. All right, guys, grab some water if you need it. We're going to go right back to the top with our cardio. We have 20 seconds still. So again, shake those legs out as much as needed. Okay, 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and begin. All right, guys, right back to our cardio. Switch it up as much as you want. All right, again, as a little bit of a reminder, we don't have to do the same thing each time. There we go. Good work. Okay, 30 more seconds. Turn it up where you can turn it up, or just hold that pace that you have right now. 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Good work. Nice job, you guys. You're doing it. Okay, 20 seconds. Good. Now, remember, if you guys get into a round, you're just really feeling the intensity, right? You're feeling that overwhelming feeling. Just move through that next minute, right? Pull back a little bit and just move. All right, guys, burpees in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we are, you guys. We're back. Again, we're moving. The most important piece of working out, or the workouts, and this is kind of like my philosophy or my perspective, is the movement is king, right? Us doing the movement. And then once we're feeling good about it, right, we're doing it consistently well, then we start to kick up that intensity. But the first thing, you guys, once you guys show up every single morning, is the movement. The movement is going to be king. And then the intensity piece will be the next piece. Okay? All right, 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Good work, you guys. Keep on moving. All right, a little over 10 seconds remaining of this recovery period, and we're gonna go right into those lateral shuffles to the side steps and back. Okay, here we go, everybody. Take that deep breath. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and make sure that we are staying low. And we want to stay as low as long as possible. All right, when we recover, that's when we want to come back up. But again, if we need to shake it out sooner, by all means, let's shake it out. Good, but keep that chest up, right? If we start to feel it in that lower back, right, we're tilting too far forward. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds remaining. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, guys, move around, shake it out. Okay, final round is popping up. Now, one thing you guys can always do is you can kind of find yourself, hold on to a wall or whatnot. You can shake those legs out. You can also go right into some leg swings if you want. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's start that 5th round, everybody, with some cardio in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, last round, last part of cardio. There we go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, guys, let's go ahead and recover for 30, and then we're going to move into our burpees. All right, here we go. Hey. Okay, 5 seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Right into your burpees. Now, as your hands hit the floor, right, making sure we're pushing right into that deck so that shoulder stays stable. And at that point, you're ready to step out or jump out. All right, no loose shoulders. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. Come on, 10 more seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Okay, here we are. Last station of this workout. 15 seconds. Yeah. Okay, it's the favorite, right? That active quarter squat position, going side to side. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay. Again, we're bracing those midsections. Abs are tight. Right? That chest is up. So just naturally, we talked about this a little bit with that little lower curve in the lower back. We call that a lower lumbar curve. And then once that chest is up and your abs are tight, it's naturally just going to be present, right? You don't have to fake it. You don't have to do anything. It's naturally going to be present. 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. 15 seconds. All right, everybody, here we go. The last 5, 4, 3, and stop. Good work. Okay, so keep on moving around, shake those legs out. Okay, so the last piece, right? So we do have a finisher today. Again, I'm going to leave the finisher for you guys today to do at home because we're going to do a set of some mobility together. I feel if we do a little mobility together, it means that we're all going to be stretching today. So, yeah, so grab that water. Let's go ahead. Let's take it to the floor. Okay. We're going to take it to the floor. So if you guys need a mat, grab a mat. I'm going to get myself comfortable also. All right. So the first thing that we're going to start off with, okay, we've done this before, is we're going to go ahead and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a side view, is we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a straddle. So we're going to get on our knees, just straddle those legs. And we have those, the tops of your feet just relaxed. And at that point, we're just going to sit right into it. Okay. We've done this before. For some, this kind of bugs your ankles, right? So one thing that you could do is you can actually put a pillow underneath you. So it kind of rises you up a little bit. But if we can just go ahead and just sit into it, we want to sit up tall. And that could be step 1. Step 2 is going to be us reaching back and trying to lean back onto the floor. Now, ultimately, one of the goals would be to get your back on the floor, right? But I'm going to have the mid position right here. And so we want to feel the hip flexors, but we also want to feel those quads. So primary is going to be quads. And if you lift your hips up or squeeze your glutes a little bit more, you're going to feel those hip flexors. Okay, so we're just going to hang out here for 90 seconds. Now, if being in this position is a struggle, that means we need to practice this a little bit more. Okay, so we got about 30 more seconds.
Scott,
yes, sir.
do you bend your ankles towards each other, or they stay parallel to the feet?
You'll bend them. Yeah, they're in a relaxed position. So yeah. So you should be on top of your. Yeah. Good question, Stan. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of piggyback off of what we just did. One of those legs is going to stay back. Okay. Maybe I'll start with this side so you can see what I'm talking about. One of those legs is going to be back. This is called like the hurdle stretch. And one leg's going to be back. The other leg's going to be in front of you. And we're just going to reach for the shin, the toe with the opposite hand. So I have my left leg in front of me. I'm going to reach with my right hand. And again, we want to be in a position that's challenging, but not painful. Okay. So right now I'm realizing that my hamstrings are really tight. So I'm just going to lean forward enough that I'm feeling those hamstrings. Again, that one right leg is still tucked behind you. All right, so we got about 30 more seconds here. So my recommendation, guys, if you guys aren't doing at least 5 minutes of this a day, that we should be doing it, right? So we're spending an hour of training. We should definitely be spending some time mobilizing. And for some of us, it's just like a busy scheduled day, but it's really important that we just take some time just to stop. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and swap sides. So now your right leg is going to be forward. Left leg's going to be back unless you did the opposite. So we'll go ahead and swap sides so each side gets the love. And then as we continue just to stay in this position, you guys just kind of really focus on your breathing As you inhale, right, chest is going to open up. As you exhale, it's going to decrease. And as it decreases, or as you exhale, just kind of relax yourself into that stretch a little bit deeper if possible. Good work, you guys. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and face each other now. Now, we're going to go ahead and cross our legs as much as possible. And the first piece that we're going to start with is we're going to go with one shin's going to be in front of the other shin. So right now, let's go with right shin in front of the left shin. Okay. As much as we can crisscross as needed. If you need to put your hands behind you, that's okay. If you can put your hands in front of you. But the right leg's going to be crossed in front of the left foot. And usually we're going to go to whatever our most comfortable cross position is. And then after we're done with this, we're actually going to swap sides. So right now we have our right shin in front of our left shin. After this, we're going to go with the left shin in front of the right shin. All right. Let's go ahead and swap. Now we're going to go left shin in front of the right shin. And as you're doing, another modification could be actually having the feet in front of you opposed to underneath you, kind of closer to your glutes. So we just want to meet ourselves kind of where we're at today, flexibility wise. Because there's always going to be an alternative to what we're doing or a modification so we can actually progress into the position that we're going for. All right, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and we are done for the day. All right, guys, put your right hand up in the air and then slap it with your left hand. Give yourself a high five. All right, you guys, well, let's go ahead. Let's get our group photo for the day, and then let's go kick our day off. Good work today, you guys. All right. I love it. All right, we'll get those guns ablazing, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're good. Nice job. Griff's like, Dan, you taste so good. All right, you guys. Hey, give me a high five. Boom. Good seeing you guys today. And then I will see you guys next time. And Charlie will see you tomorrow. See you guys. Have a good day. You betcha.